In this video, I want to share a social media automated content posting workflow, which basically repurposes the content through an LLM and then automates the process of posting it through to social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. So let's dive into the video. So this is the workflow of a repurposed social media automated content posting. So what it does here is basically it first takes from a Google sheet. As you can see, there is a Google sheet here. I have this Google sheet with a date, platform, content, and URL columns. So the date is the date. The platform specifies which platform this content should be posted. For example, this content should be tailored for Twitter. This content should be tailored for LinkedIn, and this content should be tailored for Facebook. So uh, this sheet basically specifies which content for which platform should be tailored. And there can be for example, this content can also be tailored for multiple platforms. If I just copy this content here and again paste it for the same platform. So for example, this is for Facebook, so this I can copy this content and paste it here, and for another social media platform like Twitter. So if I run this workflow, it will take from Google Sheets, get the last row in Sheets, use an LLM chain. It will go through the LLM model for the repurposed content with some prompt instructions given, and then it will edit the fields and post to Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn based on the platform. So if I run this workflow, it will start the workflow. It will take from Google Sheets, get the last row in Sheets, then go to the LLM chain, then it will edit the fields in the LLM chain, and then it will post. As you can see, the post has been posted. So if I go to let's say I go to the page, if I go to the page, my page, let's say this page, I'll see that the post, as you can see, this post has been posted to the to my page, to my Facebook page. So this is how it publishes the repurposed content from the LLM, specifically tailored for Facebook. Now I'll do the same for LinkedIn. So if I go to the Google Sheet, as you can see, this content I have just copied this content and in the new row, and just used LinkedIn instead of Facebook keyword, or in addition to Facebook keyword. So what happens is this same content will be tailored for both Facebook and LinkedIn differently in different workflow executions. So for LinkedIn, this workflow, when I execute the workflow, it will read. If I just execute the workflow, it will read from Google Sheets the last row, which is the content tailored for LinkedIn. Then it will go through the LLM chain, edit the field, and then go through LinkedIn here and get the post. So the post has been successfully executed. So if I just go to LinkedIn, let's say I go to LinkedIn and look at my post, and you will find, as you can see, this post is gone through LinkedIn. So let me just delete the post because I don't, this is my profile. So this is how this post you can submit the workflow, and this social media content will be repurposed through the LLM and then posted in your LinkedIn profile. Okay, this is how you can post to LinkedIn. I did the same workflow done for and I was able to post it to Twitter. So what I did was basically just copy this content for the third successive time and use Twitter as the platform where this content is tailored for. So it goes through the last row, then goes through the LLM chain and posts to Twitter. So because I have already did once, so the problem is I have Twitter has a limitation on how many requests can be done in a certain amount of time. So that's why I can't do it more than once in a specific time period. Basically it posts on and does the same thing for Twitter. I'll give a brief overview of the nodes. So if I just go through the first node, which is the trigger, which is the Google Sheets trigger. So what happens is, if I fetch the test event, it will get all the rows from Google Sheets. So it gets all the rows from the Google Sheets. Then the last row basically fetches the last item, and I use the get last row in Google Sheets to get the last row from the item, because it has to be in a specific data format or data structure, which is in accordance with the Google Sheets. So I get the last row from the Google Sheets, and then it goes through the LLM chain. So if I execute this, it will have there is a instructions given. For example, repurpose the following content into a professional post. Here is the image URL. There are some instructions given, like keep the content simple, make the content tailored for that platform only, then only keep the content and the thing to be posted, remove everything else. Okay, so it gives a lot of like introduction and then conclusion, but I remove that part with the instructions. So it gives only the tailored response for that specific platform. So this is what the LLM chain does. And the edit field basically edits the field, trims the white spaces, etc. from the tailored response. And then it goes through the switch platform, and the switch platform basically selects the platform based on what the platform is specified here. So then it goes through with and without link for Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. So this is what is basically this workflow is about. So this is how this workflow works basically. I hope you like this demo. So in the next video I'll come up with some more interesting practical use cases of workflow automations. So stay tuned for that.